You're now watching two old farts making noises.
I need to change the introduction.
Sorry?
I need to change the introduction.
You need an introduction? It's your show, Noosh.
I know I need to. I've been saying that for so long. All of you out there, I'm so sorry. Good morning, good evening.
Good morning. Good evening.
I will. God, when? I don't know when. When is the problem?
What will you, Noosh? Tell us what you will.
Well, I will. I have it in my mind for the last few months. You know, that introduction that I want to change, that I've been saying for the last, 3 seasons that I'm changing.
Mhm.
And I have not. I'm so sorry. How's everybody doing? Happy Friday.
We're good. We're good. Yeah, I'm pleased. I'm pleased that Vicky's on the show today.
I know. Look at Vicky.
Hi,
He's
Vic.
like totally freshly squeezed. You know, like happy and awake. And where are you again? I forgot.
I'm in Austin, Texas, where it's still hot as hell, and it's 9 a.m. and yeah.
Really, you poor thing.
Oh.
I know it doesn't sound early, but like as Dave knows, Dave and I talk at like 2 or 3 in the morning about stuff. So I'm up late, but anything for Noosh. I want to be here.
Yeah, that's why
I love Noosh.
Totally freshly squeezed and fresh as a fish of the water.
I have coffee. Noosh will like my mug. It's got cat butts on it.
Oh my God! I knew. That's what I forgot. I forgot. The mug is right.
Sorry, Noosh. We'll get a little close up on the mug.
No, I don't.
Do we have? Is it?
Not the one. That's not the one. It's right by my bedside.
You can. You're keeping your teeth in it. You're keeping your teeth in it.
Oh, exactly. I am. My partials. Well,
I don't know why. I'm sorry.
I'm so glad
this is making me laugh today.
This is show 300 today. So congratulations.
Woo.
I know.
Wow.
I know. I know. I think we wanted to. I think you just missed. You missed out on show 100. I think you got 99 or 101. I think. And since then, it's been racing ahead. Yeah.
I think I asked to be 111. I don't know if I got it.
Yeah. Well, same age as Stephen, but yeah.
We just make Stephen.
Is it the first show without Stephen today? Is it the first show you do by yourself, David? Tell us the truth.
Yeah, it's this is the third one. I did one earlier in the week, and it was a great start. And then I realized I'm not recording, so we missed all the intro and everything. So I just sang to everybody, played the instrument, did whatever I needed to do, and then I'm not good. I'm old. I can't do this stuff. I can't.
Come on,
not true.
Between 40 and 60, so you're right in that bracket of awesomeness.
No, I'm past 60. I'm downhill. My bracket is broken.
Your bracket is broken. I'll send you some gummy bears to fix it. By the way, this is.
Are you gummy bearing this morning?
Well, so I don't know if
let's have a look. Let's have a look.
So today is one of those days that I really don't have days like that, but maybe you
Are
can.
These the cannabis ones again.
You wake up and then you change your plans, and then while you're changing your plans, you fall asleep again, which then completely changed all your plans upside down. Then my man woke me up way too late in my day. I lost 2 hours, so basically everything is moved around. Yesterday, we learned that the bridge that is right across from our house, to which we petitioned against the lights, the whole town went behind our backs, apparently. I mean, not behind our backs, maybe we're just not in the loop. But they voted the night before, hundreds of them, And they brought children that drew, like the lights. We missed the lights. They never had lights on that bridge. So basically, they voted unanimously to put the lights back on for people that will see the lights on the bridge when they only cross it for 30 seconds at night, while we're gonna need to deal with lights from dusk to dawn. Anyway, so I woke up this
Right.
morning a little bit prickly and just want to kill everybody. So I am very grateful for gummy bears right now. And for those things that I haven't tried yet, my mentor asked him for gummy bears, but he could only find
Yeah,
um
the
spice.
cannabis ones.
I
You'll
mean,
be all right
no,
with
no,
those.
no, no, no cannabis. Are you crazy? No, no, no. But I know they
I get
smell
crazy.
very chemically induced, so I don't know about.
Mhm.
I'm sticking with gummy bears for today. I don't want to be more prickly than I am.
Yeah.
So gummy bears it is. But yeah, do you
So
have
what
any
about you?
what do you
What
do with
about you? I was going to ask Vicky what she does. For have you had your bridge illuminated? That's the burning question.
No,
I
but you
think
know
today.
what? They built a car wash behind our. I live in a townhouse complex, and they plowed through this field that had cows in it, which I was really bummed because I had my two favorite cows. Yes, it is
So
Oh,
they
Texas.
take
I mean, it sounds like a cliche, but anyway, they bulldozed that. They killed the cows, relocated the cows. I don't know what happened to the cows; they're gone. And they built a car wash, and this car wash plays 80s hits from like 9 a.m. to 10 p.m. So you can't be out on the back deck or the backyard without hearing this crap being broadcast through these speakers. And I'm like, who's out there at 10 p.m. anyway washing their goddamn car? And if they are, they don't need to listen to Rick Springfield and shit.
mm,
Yeah.
yeah,
So
no,
I
that's
So
very.
that makes me mad.
so let me get this right now. So are you complaining about the following? A, the ploughing of the field. B, the disappearing cows. C, the car wash. Or D, the fact that it should be
The
90s hits and not 80s
80s
hits.
music. Yes.
Ah,
All of the
see,
above.
that's it.
Is that E? Yeah. All of it. All of it
Yeah,
makes me mad.
all
Well,
of the above.
All of it.
and it's only 80s music. They don't change it. They
No.
never,
No, I've only
oh,
got one
Because
part.
that probably costs money. I'm sure they've got, whatever their subscription is that they pay for.
oh my God! You know what that
So
reminds me? What my first few months in New York City, I was accosted by one of the Abercrombie and Fitch, people, like,
yes.
fish were like, like naive losers, like I was back then.
Yes.
Oh my God, you look so good, come be a model. I was like, oh my God, yeah. So there was no really modeling involved. So basically, you need to be at the store on Fifth Avenue who smelled, they have the smell. The smell is very important. Abercrombie and Fitch, and you just there. It's dark. There's no windows. It's kind of like Vegas. Very weird. Like Vegas too. There's smell. There's no windows. So
Right.
you lose sense of time.
Right.
And they played the same 8 songs on a loop. So the first time it looped. So basically, the first time I was like, oh, that's cool. I'm folding things. It's so cool. And then the second time I was like, well, that's odd. And then when it looped again the third time, I quit. I was like, there's no way I can do this. Crazy. Oh, I don't know how to do it. No.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
worked
I
retail for
had
years, and we had Christmas music. That Christmas
Oh,
music starts here. What,
mm.
the
in
1st of
August,
October or something like that.
August
And then I
maybe.
had to listen to Mariah
Early.
Carey. Yeah, Mariah Carey on a loop for.
She should have been strangled at birth,
Mm.
but
Oh, I wouldn't go that far, but
oh, I'm sorry.
I do like the
Allegedly,
song. But
allegedly. Oh, come on.
allegedly,
Allegedly, yeah.
Dave,
I mean,
Yeah, well,
Dave's frisky today.
I love it. I mean,
yeah.
listen, I love Christmas carols, but I went to Home Depot last week to get something absolutely not related to the holidays. And while I am marching towards the cashier, I stopped
Mm.
myself like in shock, like as if I was just stung by like a giant bee, because it was all Christmas lights and Christmas trees and
Hmm.
Christmas stuff. Come on, they're
Yeah.
ruining it. What is it?
Well, we started here already. This was at the end of September because for the 5th of
Come on.
November, 5th of December is kids Christmas here. It's St. Nicholas
Ah,
feast,
Wait, say that
and
again.
so so it's like a children's Christmas on the 5th. So and you have all these stuff that goes with it: chocolate letters, and they have all this stuff, like cookies and stuff that all gets thrown around, and etc. etc. So that's already in the shops. And then as soon as like it's 1 minute past midnight on December the 6th, the whole thing will be reduced to clear, and then it's Christmas, because they're a little bit behind the curve here. When I first came here, 40 odd years ago, nobody did Christmas. It was not so big. It was all 5 December, and now it's both, and Halloween.
Oh, they do Halloween there too now?
Yeah, I've got my Halloween mask on now. So.
Oh, right. Okay, that explains it.
It's always trick and treat with me, I can tell you. So there you go.
But that's the thing. So I think it's not very good. I think it's a very, very bad American tradition to do trick or treat, and you only give treats. Everybody only packs up kids with sugar from a young age. I do tricks. I do magic tricks and trick only, and I think I'm the only one, because otherwise it's false advertisement. Trick or treat. There shouldn't be a question then. Here, give me sugar. God. And then they wonder why they
But if you don't give them a treat, then they come back later and they egg your house, or they TP your house, or they do something bad to you.
I'll be ready for that. Don't you worry.
There's no treat with Noosh's house, because she's already eaten all the gummies, it would seem, before the kids get there.
Exactly. No sugar for you. First you grow up, then you see.
Yeah. Are you the evil witch type? Is that what do you do, the evil witch for these kids to come knock on the door and say, "Well, piss off, go knock on somebody else's door"?
No, I'm the happy clown who juggles and does magic tricks.
Oh, that's creepy.
No, happy clown, not a creepy clown. I was traumatized by it. I watched it by mistake when I was about, 6 or 7. It was taped on top of one of my cartoon videos. And, then I couldn't move. As soon as the whole thing started evolve, I just couldn't move anymore. So it happened to me. And then I remember my mother, I was in boarding school back then. I was in boarding school at 6. So at 6 or 7, that's when the movie happened. And when I came back from boarding school, my mom told me, go up to your room. So for context, we lived in a huge castle, and I was all the way on the 4th floor in one of the towers by myself. So I run there on my bed. A stuffed clown. She bought me a stuffed clown. I did not sleep in winter. I didn't tell her, obviously. I had nightmares every weekend coming back home. It was horrendous. And every time I would try to hide it behind all my stuffed animals, and then she'll rearrange him and put him right in the middle in front of everybody. Oh God.
So what's this thing about people being scared of clowns then? Because
if you watch the movie, you understand.
Yeah.
I was not scared of clowns until
I was sexually abused by Ronald McDonald, but that's another story.
Well, that will definitely do it. And then it will traumatize you with McDonald. No more for you.
Yeah. Well, that's what he said as well. So that was the problem. There you go.
Speaking of Big Macs, by the
way,
you
must have been a cuter kid.
Oh.
Did you see that they sell the sauce separately, the Big Mac sauce, so you can actually buy
Big Mac sauce.
You've had
in
a Big
store?
Mac. I don't know where.
I don't. Don't do Big Macs.
That's the one thing that I love about the Big Mac is really the sauce. So now you can just buy the sauce, ground your own.
You know what it is, Noosh?
Your own bread. What is it?
It's just Thousand Island dressing.
No.
Pretty much.
Really? No.
Pretty
There's
much.
something.
What is it? What is it, Vic? What did
it's
you
a
say
little bit different, but it's pretty much that. That's what
it's
that's
a little
based
bit
on.
different, but that's the trick. That's why they get you.
Yeah, Thousand Island dressing.
I've been eating Big Mac since I was, 5 probably, and it's the only thing that I like over there. I never had anything else.
Thousand Island dressing. So who came up with 1,000 Island dressing?
I can tell you that the Thousand Island dressing, I had it once with shrimp, and I've never had it again. So there's something in that Big Mac that gets you hooked.
Yeah, sugar. It's very sweet. The tomato sauce, and they put There's a slightly
There's no
higher sugar level in the
sauce in the Big Mac tomato sauce. Have you had one?
Big Mac. There's always ketchup with the Big Macs.
No, there's no ketchup in the
No?
Big Mac. There's only that white creamy sauce that looks like the 1,000 people, but or island
Oh,
sauce.
okay. Well, here
You know that, but
in
they're
Holland,
weird.
Go
They're
on.
different in different countries, yeah, for sure. Because the Big Mac I've had
Yeah.
in London is not the Big Mac that I've had in Seoul. Is not the Big Mac that I've had in Austin. It's different meat.
We
It's
don't want to
different
discuss.
sauces.
We
it's
want to
different-
talk about fast food shops here, not your sexual preferences. But anyway,
right.
so
well,
so,
you know,
Hand in hand together.
not
Yeah.
the same.
so that's the Big Mac then.
Right.
But yeah, you're right. I think they are proud of. I think they're consistent. I think you'd have to give them 10 out of 10 for being consistent in the way that the product's always presented and it's always, packaging, etc. But they are different. Do you remember that classic line in Pulp Fiction where John Travolta says, was it La Mac or something, or La Big Mac?
The
Big
Big
Mac.
Mac, and he's like
Yeah.
the Royale. No, it was something Royale. What was it?
God, I haven't seen that movie in a while. God.
Yeah.
Watch it again.
Oh, yeah. There's something Royale in there too. But yes.
God.
Yeah, but that's a strange movie, isn't it? Pulp Fiction, because it all of a sudden everything's sort of okay, and then the next thing we know, we've got sort of Bruce Willis and the Gimp, and also it goes off at a real tangent. So
That's
I need
because
to watch it
Tarantino's a weirdo.
Kill Bill was amazing though. I mean, I haven't watched all of his movies, but Kill Bill was fantastic, and the soundtrack, he's very good, just like a Woody Allen. Like the music is always just so fantastic in those movies. Pulp Fiction.
Okay.
I forgot. Yeah, I need to watch it again. My brain kind of erased it somehow. I wonder why. It's like this, I never get bored.
Oh, yeah,
Maybe there was a clown in it.
Oh, God. Are you guys dressing
No,
up?
just
By the way, speaking of clowns,
Hmm?
anybody's doing anything for Halloween?
Vicky. Surely you must be out there big
I
making it with
know.
everybody.
No.
No.
but I'll take off the I took off the solo view. There wasn't any point in going any further with that one, was it?
No. Why did you go solo view? I didn't deserve that. No, I used to. I feel old now. I don't know. I'm on this keto thing where I don't have any sugar, so I don't want the candy in my house because whatever I don't hand out, I'm gonna eat. So I can't have it around me.
Give them meatballs. What's keto? What do you eat with keto? Give them keto stuff.
Just trying to no processed sugar, and yeah. So
no, but that's
I probably could do
processed sugar anyway. What else is in keto? What else do you guys do?
It's I'm not really that strict about it, but my brother and I live together and he's diabetic, so I don't like to have stuff around that he's gonna but you're supposed to fast for so many hours to induce ketosis, and you're not supposed to have processed sugar and a lot of refined carbs and all this kind of stuff. So I'm trying not to have that in the house so that he doesn't.
That's 3/4 of the American supermarket that you're not eating.
I know. It's not easy.
How long are you fasting? I mean, this is kind of what I do. I mean, gummy bears, I don't really do. I haven't done it in weeks because my gummy bears have been sitting here for 2 months. This is the first time I do it in weeks. But yeah, I don't eat sugar. I don't eat refined anything. I don't eat, what is it? Carbs and things like that. I don't really do carbs. And I do intermittent fasting, which is 16 hours of not eating every day.
But what about the gelatin in the gummy bears? Because invariably that'll be some pork product that the gelatine's made from.
That's vegan, Dave.
The gelatin comes from animals.
Yeah.
It can be vegan.
What sort of else?
Not trying to be vegan. We're talking about keto. That's different.
No, but she's also from a religious point of view, certain products that you can't eat.
From a religious point of view.
I don't want to sound.
I didn't know that.
I mean, it's true. I mean, well, I'm not a very strict Jew. I mean, I love oysters. Pork, not so much. I like some crispy bacon every now and then, but I rarely eat pork.
What's the oyster? What's the oyster thing? You can't eat oysters then.
You can't eat oysters. I don't know why. I mean, I mean, I think it's because
Not
back
kosher.
then, like pork and oysters were two things that could kill you if you eat a bad one.
Yeah,
So
Right. A lot
yeah,
of it's
yeah.
based on,
Because
based on food.
temperature and the environment.
exactly, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So no, yeah,
Noosh,
oysters
do
are
you
the
have
best.
like do you have two sets of cooking?
No,
No.
no. I even cook the meat in milk. I mean, I think it's very romantic to not. What is it? You can have dairy and meat because you wouldn't cook the babies in the mother's milk. You know, that's what they say, which is very sweet and romantic. But God, I mean, like I love cream and steak. I
So yeah. So when so
am
is
The
this
cooking
French
part?
that.
part is like warring with it.
So cooking babies is part of your normal culinary skills. Then is that what you're doing? You're cooking babies.
A little bit.
Did I miss that?
This is my coat. That's like one thing
Yeah.
that I love to do. Like I'll wear it for you, like when it's getting colder. I have this giant, like I bought like XXL, especially for that. So it has like a big hood, like I'm like in a fridge basically of fur. And it's many little pouches of little bits of furs, very colorful ones. And everybody's like, "Oh my god, that's so nice!" You know, they comment, like, "Can I touch?" Yes, yeah, go ahead. And then when they're like just swooning with the textures, like, oh, "This is amazing!" Like, "Oh yeah, it's many baby rabbits." And then everybody goes like, "Oh my god, she's crazy."
Oh. Oh, well, it's probably they're probably cats. So that's the thing. I mean, you have it here as well. We have
No,
these fur
Oh.
products that come into the European market with all that, like
no, but
with
cat
the
fur
hood and
is
everything
much
on
much.
it, and fur on it. They're all cats or whatever.
No, but
Who
cat fur is
cares?
much thinner than rabbits. No, I know my
Yeah,
furs. I'm Russian, after all. Cats.
yeah.
And it sheds. Cats shed
But
so
but
fast. No, that's like a useless
but
fur.
but is it actually a complete fur coat then? Oh,
Yeah, it's
yeah.
yeah, it is. You know what
And
we'll
you'd
do?
wear
We'll
What's
just
a
one
complete?
you
show.
you you would wear
Yeah,
that in
what's a
France,
complete
would
fur
you?
coat? Like how
I was
is
gonna
an
say, what does
incomplete
complete
fur
mean?
coat?
Complete.
No, no, because I think it might have just been the trim on it. Sometimes you have trim on the arms
No, no, no,
Ah,
the
or
you
the
mean
whole
hood
the
or
thing.
on
something.
the? Oh, okay,
I mean,
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
the whole
But what
thing.
about in France, Noosh? Because I know in Holland, if you were to wear a fur coat in Holland,
Yeah,
somebody
they'll do
would
things with you.
stop you in the street, or they would chuck paint over you. It would.
Yeah, no,
It's
they've
not the
been
done thing.
prickly. I mean, I haven't bought the last furs that I bought that were new. I splurged. It was many years ago, and I was making enough money to do a little splurge. But since then, I've been just buying secondhand. Like I know like the ways like a lot of people the way that they do it's not very humane. Or I mean, nothing is humane really when you slaughter a cow for a great steak. I mean, I don't know. Is it humane at the end of the day? But to have a better conscience, I buy secondhand. Like for example, this thrift store that showed me this amazing massive fur coat 6 months ago is waiting for me right there, about 9 miles away. I cannot wait to go and get it.
But is
But
those things that people buy? What about you, Vic, in Texas? Because people wear what? Is it too cold, too hot to wear a
I
fur
mean, it's
coat,
too
or
hot in Texas. Who wears fur?
is
Well,
it not the done
I mean, there's
thing, or
leather, which is pretty much the same thing. You're wearing the skin instead of the hair,
Hmm.
so there is a lot of leather and snake skin and but mostly leather, suede, that kind of thing. But it's the synthetics are so good now, synthetic furs or synthetic
yeah,
leather or whatever,
the
that it's kind of
vegan
you kind
leather?
of can't tell. Yeah, I mean it's kind of it's not the sort of polyester crap that it used to look like. It looks really realistic now, and I think it's just as easy to buy. It's probably cheaper and easier just to buy that. Um, so I mean, I can't really afford good leather stuff anyway, so it's easier for my conscience because I just have to buy pleather crap because that's all I can afford anyway. So,
Yeah.
You
but
know, there
yeah,
is a
you can
company.
get stuff.
I saw a company, those brothers who started doing leather out of cactus, and it looks
Oh,
just.
really? I haven't seen that.
Oh
Huh.
yeah, I saw it on
Yeah.
that website, mymodernmet.com. You should
Mm-hmm.
look it up. Like every time they bring me amazing articles every day about something. I mean, that was like the cactus guys the other day. Then they wrote an article about this cuckoo man who went very very high on top of the I think on top of the rainforest with like 10,000 or 100,000 seeds by himself, like on a hot air balloon, to spread seeds everywhere. Anyway, they have very interesting things. What men do, like, spreading those
I mean,
seeds.
that sounds like
He
every
thinks
man's
he's
dream.
Johnny
Go up in,
Johnny Appleseed or
go up in a
something.
balloon.
Yes,
Yeah, just go up in a balloon and spread your seed.
exactly.
Yeah, wrong seed, Dave. Wrong seed.
I don't know what set me off. I don't know what set me off on that one, but
Are you channeling Stephen? Stop it.
I think we're equally as bad, to be honest.
Stephen is here no matter what. God.
Yeah.
I always
Yeah.
thought Stephen encouraged David into bad things, but now I see that he does it
No,
all on
it's
his own.
no, it's the Macau that does it. But Noosh, are we doing anything different today? Are we? Vic was talking about bringing a book. I know she got
Oh
a
yes,
coffee mug.
Vicky. Do you have something
And,
for us? Something interesting or prickly?
No,
Since you-
I still have my
Well, thank you everybody for listening to the show today. That's
I brought my gem book, but
Oh, good.
you know the one where we have a question and then we just go and then we read it.
Mhm.
That one.
well, yeah. Can you?
Anybody have any questions?
Yeah. Can you please tell us the name of the book, because the people on the podcast can't see it. So
Sorry, I keep forgetting. It's called Begin It Now, and it's by Susan Hayward.
Right.
And it says you have a purpose, a guide to the advanced soul, and in there are little quotes from a bunch of different people, and you
And what's
just
the
flip
gig
through
there?
it and
Well,
you
you
pick
have
a
to-
page.
Okay.
Yeah, if you have a
Noosh,
question or
gonna-
something you're pondering in your life, then you just ask it, and then I flip and I stick my finger in it blindly, and then we read what it says, and that's supposed to give you guidance.
Okay,
So-
Noosh, that sounds like something for you.
Can it be a general question?
Sure.
Okay. Do I need to say it out loud? I guess it makes it more interesting.
Well, yeah, otherwise we're not gonna it's gonna be a really boring
Yeah.
show.
And it's going to be an absolute bummer for the podcast as well.
Podcast is like, is this thing on? Hello?
Hello.
All right. I mean, it's very general.
Planet Earth to
There's been
Noosh.
a lot of changes.
Well, let's try it.
recently.
Let's see. If
Okay,
it doesn't
am
work,
I-
it'll be too general, we'll try again.
Am I on the right path?
Okay. This one. Okay, which side? I'll pick the left side because the right side's
Pick the
frustrating.
better one.
I have learned more from my mistakes than from my successes, by Sir Humphrey Davy.
Mm.
So I guess it's saying whether you're gonna fail or succeed, you're gonna learn more from your failures. So you're on the right path. I
Okay,
don't know.
Read the other page. Read
Oh
the other
my God,
page.
I got rid of it. Oh shit. Let me see if I can find it again. Hold on.
Well, that's your destiny is to find the page you just lost. I think that's the burning question of today.
I got all excited and I shut it. Oh, I mean, you can make it fit anything, right? That's the beauty of these books, is you can always make it fit what you want it to say.
Mm.
Yeah. And the downside is, of course, that once you lose the page, you can never find it back again.
No, but was it in the past tense?
It just said you learn more from your failures and
In
your
the
successes.
present.
So I guess that
In
would
the
have to be the
present.
past, right? Yeah,
Yeah,
because
what it probably
how you
means
learn.
is just that, it's just something may have recently happened to you, which is not quite how it should have been. And that could be seen as a failure because it's not quite right, and that's the lesson for you.
That's the lesson for me.
My friend always said to me, what's not for you will pass you by. And I always love that because,
They have the
you
same
get
thing here. It's called
disappointed by
public
things.
transport.
My mom always told me that.
It's the trains.
What's yours will always come. What's not for you will go.
Right. And what isn't yours, it will pass you by. So don't be disappointed by things that pass you by because it wasn't for you.
No, that's
I
true.
cannot find it. Does it exist? Maybe we had some kind of weird existential thing where it wasn't actually
Existential crisis. God, I need to just look with this tree. What do you think I should do?
I think you should move the chair. I think you should move the chair, Noosh,
I
because
can't
it's easier than moving the
further away.
It's easier than moving the plant. Yeah, that's
a masquerade. I'm gonna end up with a masquerade. I miss masquerades. Can we have a masquerade? Can we have
Yeah.
can we have a
Yeah, it's Halloween.
That's not a masquerade.
Yeah, well,
On here?
I said to you before, ladies, I'm already wearing my mask, so you're way behind the cloud.
That's true.
I mean, you know, actually,
I had my
Brad
big cowboy
Pitt's in
hat
here.
to wear today. I like to wear hats on
Look,
Noosh's
just
show,
watch.
and I
When
have
I
my
pull
big
this
cowboy
off,
hat.
when I pull this off, Brad Pitt will be
Okay,
inside.
1, 2, 3.
Oh my god.
And it's actually, what's the thing in Men in Black where you're like a little, like one of those
That's
weird
me.
little
Hello, how
aliens
you doing
trying to-
today?
Yeah.
Oh, I've been hiding in that. I've been hiding in that big fat body
Top
for
of the
a long
morning
time.
to you.
And now I'm out. And I'm mighty pleased about it as well. I got stuck in there for a long time.
Oh my goodness.
Anyway.
Yes.
I can't
yes, that's
find
the
it.
thing.
All right, let's move on. Another question, please.
Okay, yeah, David.
David, do you have one?
Do I have to ask a question?
Just make it general, like what is the secret to life or something like that. It doesn't have to be personal. It could be whatever.
I'm gonna ask another one after you, David.
No, you can go, Noosh. It's your show. You can go. I don't.
Am I supposed to be doing what I'm doing?
Okay,
No.
I'm gonna do it upside down.
Finish the show now, then.
Okay.
And make a note of the number of the page, please, Victoria.
Well, I should mark it. Okay, I'm gonna mark it this time, so I don't.
We're so professional on this show. We're so professional.
Okay. Some people have greatness thrust upon them. Very few have excellence thrust upon them. They achieve it. They do not achieve it unwittingly by doing what comes naturally, and they don't stumble into it in the course of amusing themselves. All excellence involves discipline and tenacity of purpose. John Gardner.
All right.
So,
I'll take that.
Be tenacious. Okay, you'll take it?
Yeah. I like this better.
All right. Yeah, and the other page, I don't know. Whatever is... This is a weird one. Okay, the opposite side. Whatever it is, however impossible it seems, whatever the obstacle that lies between you and it, if it is noble, if it is consistent with God's kingdom, you must hunger after it and stretch yourself to reach it. Charles Paul
I like this
Kahn.
one even better. I need a screenshot of the both of those. Eventually. No, you can send it.
Oh. Okay. I'll send it to you, Noosh.
Yeah, send it to me. This is great.
Okay.
Yeah, can I just?
I can't lose it though.
Can I? Yeah, I was gonna say, can I just suggest you write the number down, Vic, or the name of the page?
Yeah,
she's got a page.
I got it.
Yeah, which of course will change when she tries to answer my question. There you go.
Oh my goodness,
there's no numbered pages.
What is it?
I won't save yours, Dave. Do you have a question now?
Come on, Dave.
Think of one.
Chop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we don't have to. We can.
I was going to say, that's one that gets asked quite a lot. Why is youth wasted on the young?
That's a good question. Yeah, I don't know.
Okay.
It's to compensate the amount of energy.
Well, it says anyone who lives within his means suffers from a lack of imagination. Lionel Stander. So I guess young people don't have imagination.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Or as we've discussed before many times, is that this is actually not happening to me. I'm actually in an induced coma, and I have these regular
your
YouTube
fever dreams
shows that happen. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah.
So that explains a lot.
Wait.
I think
fever dreams? You're in a coma? I missed the beat.
Yeah.
What?
I'm in an induced coma. This doesn't actually exist, or what's happening now.
Oh, so we're back to the Matrix.
We're all in
dreaming
his fever dream.
In my fever dream, yeah.
Oh, in your own dream. So you're the Matrix.
And this is
and
this is actually quite good because I've got two beautiful women in it. It's normally pretty shit. It's normally pretty shit because I've got Stephen in it. But there you go.
I was just saying you got rid of the other guy. Well,
oh my goodness.
Well done, you.
Yeah, there's this discussion about virtual friends and has anybody met and all that sort of stuff. Oh, it was we were on the other show, wasn't it, Vic? Oh, we talked about that.
Yes. Yeah.
Are you
Yeah.
are you
Yeah.
guys fans of the Matrix?
Uh,
I guess not.
There's a couple
Mhm.
animes that I like that deal with that whole kind of thing where you play your game and your game becomes reality and that's more of your life than the actual. It's like a Sims thing where you,
Like a
rather than
Simpsons?
the Matrix.
Mm.
Matrix gets it goes too far for me. My brain, it hurts when I watch that. I don't. Yeah, like that.
There's a lot of people who live their There's a lot of people who live their lives like it's a game. Like they just they'll take a chance and just go for it and see what happens and don't worry about the consequences or
Yeah, I do
plus
that
or
a lot
minus to
actually.
happen. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
yeah. You
For
throw the
sure.
dice a lot.
Yeah, I don't like
Yeah.
to because I never know. You never know how long you're going to live, and you never know what tomorrow is going to bring. All you have is today. So I base my decisions on the here and now. I don't foreplan very much. Foreplan? No, I don't. What is that?
No,
Not
like
foreplay.
Like,
it's
I don't
I'm still a little tired.
today.
yeah. That's like that's foreplay for dyslexics. That is foreplay.
That I do. That one.
And what about Noosh?
Oh,
What about
thumbs
you?
up.
Are you a throw the dice person or?
Oh my god, no! I've been planning all my life things that never happened until recently, and now I finally got the hang of it. No, I'm a very very big planner. I mean, but I do seize the day. Every day is beautiful, and I'm in awe of everything that happens around me. But no, I'm very very big on planning. I mean, yeah, hasn't happened most of it. Hasn't
Yeah.
happened because of multiple reasons, but
Well, I did change the background for you today. Look, I gave you sunshine and clouds. Look, see,
oh, so
And
nice.
trees.
especially
Happy
for you.
trees.
Yeah,
Christmas trees.
happy trees, happy
So
trees.
nice.
Yeah, didn't quite work. And then we're too many people on the show, but there
No,
you go. It's funny because we
around.
Annette said to me a couple of days ago, I've seen this thing about Arnold Schwarzenegger. Would you like to watch it on Netflix? Which I would not have just clicked on. But
Uh-huh.
he's quite fascinating, and not regardless of, whether you like him or not. But his whole life's philosophy is dream it,
And
I'll make it happen.
Achieve it. Dream and achieve
So,
it.
but you see,
yeah.
but that's the thing, because planning, you can plan whatever you want if you don't fully believe in it. And this is why, like, for me it's been changing, because I learned through my manifestation and how that works. And if you
So
plan
what do
and
you
you
mean by
don't
what do you
fully
mean by
believe
that?
in it, if you
What do you
plan
mean
and
by
you
that?
don't,
And
I'm sorry.
what do you mean by manifestation?
So
Noosh?
if you just plan and you don't fully believe in it and you don't embody it and you can just like see it, if you have doubts in your planning, never happen. The universe brings you something that you're certain in. So this is where now I agree with Schwartzy, is that if you dream it and you go for it and you 100% believe that this is it and this is going to happen, it will happen. If you doubt, you can say all the affirmations you want every day. You can plan as much as you want, do all the spreadsheets. If you don't believe it in your bone marrow that this is what's going to happen, never going to happen. And I started finally understanding that in my own way a few months ago. Before that, I was like following some people, like the power of manifestation. Just imagine that you're there, imagine that you have it. I was like, and then believe in it. And the first thing that came to my mind, I imagined that I'm already in France, and I'm shopping and I'm seeing my friends. And I was like, this is a bunch of bullshit. I'm not there. I can't believe that. So I needed something more tangible for my pragmatic mind. So I started saying, I am making, I am producing. And I started making and making and making so much work at the gallery. So that was like, oh, okay, I get it. So little by little, then I incorporated more and more things that I can like see, like, oh wow, now this is happening. Now this is happening. And now, a few months in, I have so many things that are happening that I don't fully have yet. Some of them I do already. But yeah, you need to really see it, feel it, embody it, and constantly remind you of the feeling, because there's kind of like a brain trick, just like the way that he did it. If you see it, You need to feel it in your present, so then that your future is aligning yourself with your present to make the future happen that you want. And that's a little bit of a brain fuck, pardon my French, but that's how it works. And it's tricky to believe it in the beginning. I have to say, it took me a while. It took me a while, but I'm proven wrong now. Now by the practice, it's like anything new, like anything new that you don't
Yeah.
fully understand. It's like quantum physics, quantum qubits. Like I mean, still like half
Yeah.
of it I don't understand. If I really sit down and kind of like masturbate my brain with it for a few hours, I can kind of get a little bit what's going on there. But it's a
No,
practice.
I totally agree. There's this really great app that I used when I was trying to get ready for my trip, or I was trying to manifest my trip when I wanted to go live in Korea for a while, and it's called Envision. And I'm not sponsored by these people or endorsed, but Envision is it's like you meditate, but it's not a meditative thing. It's this envision, like Noosh says, it guides you through guided imagery, so that you can, ask you about what your goals are, see yourself doing it. What are you wearing when you're achieving your goal? What does it smell like? What does it taste like?
Mhm.
And it gets all your senses involved, so you can paint this picture so that your current self knows how to meet that, to go to that point. You're like putting down a pen and a map physically, so that you know where to go mentally, or to manifest that. And they actually do this a lot with athletes who are
Mhm.
especially like Olympic level athletes who picture themselves. They go through this guided visioning where they see themselves winning the race, and what are they doing, and how do they win, and what's their time, and all that kind of stuff. And they do that all the time, and they do that every day as part of their training.
Yeah.
So, if it's good enough for Olympic athletes, then I'm gonna try it. But
I mean,
it's really like, if you don't know where to start, you could try that app. It's really good.
yeah. No, that's the power of visualization. And as you said, like the smell, the feeling, the scent, the wind, the temperature, like you need to really
Hmm.
your whole senses in the state of how that feels there, so that you already feel it
Hmm.
here.
Exactly.
Then here you're creating that future that is imminent.
Right. Because if you don't have a
Wow.
point to go to, then you're just like, your
Yeah.
energies are going
Then
everywhere.
you
You don't
build
know
it
which,
here.
you don't. Hmm.
But is that not slightly
Exactly.
contradictory then, Vicky?
Hmm.
Because you say you like to throw the dice. So are you just, do you visualize just throwing, not being facetious, but I mean,
No, no,
you,
no, no. It's a
you
good
just,
point. No. First of all, David, I don't make any sense. Just so you can understand it from the get go. This is mental. I shouldn't say it that way, but yeah, I'm very contradictory. I'm Pisces, so I have two fish, and they're swimming in the opposite direction.
Woo!
So,
Exactly.
so yeah, I'm always against myself. However, if there's a specific thing or that I want to do, or I want to be, to me is different than planning out my future in a more general sense. So if I want this one thing, what's around it doesn't really matter to me, or how that part of it doesn't matter as much to me as that one specific thing. So I'm not really one to go, okay, by the time I'm this age, I want to be married, or by the time this age, I'm going to plan for this retirement where I'm going to do this and that and that. And I think it probably comes from the fact that I am technically an orphan now, and I don't, I've had a lot of people not make it that far around me. So I don't necessarily think that far in the future. The
Mm.
future is kind of a weird sort of unformed thing in my mind. But if there's one thing that I want to go here, I want to do this, I want to have that one thing, then that's when I envision it. Does that make
Mm.
sense?
Makes complete sense. Yeah, absolutely. Makes complete sense. Yeah, I'm recalculating my
Dave.
own thing of the future a little. I mean, a little bit, because I mean, I planned since I was 13. With every man that I've been with, 7 men, 7 homes that I had to leave, and 7 times I was convinced, okay, that's it. This is my nest, kids. Let's go. And no,
Hmm.
no, this is my 8th home. Hopefully, I'm not leaving again. It doesn't look. God, I don't know if I can take it at this point. But yes, it's been what, 25 years that I'm supposed to be a mother. I'm yet not a mother. I'm not married. I'm a lot of things that that I had on my list that hasn't happened. So now maybe that's why I became like more of a public servant here. So I'm taking the focus out of me and out of basically all the failures. I mean, they're not failures. I guess the life experiences. It doesn't need to be a failure, but yeah, just like doing something tangible for the community, doing something tangible for the workforce development here, doing something tangible with people. Because, well, as you say, what's yours will come. My twins, they're meant to be. I know they're meant to be. They might. And the thing is, like, I've been meeting ladies and people that have been, married with women that had kids between 40 and 47 years. Not that I'm planning to have my kid at 47, but I feel it's like the universe, like, here, like, calm down. Only 37, but I still have a little bit of time. Not too much, but, hold your horses. This is your time now. This is Nooshi time.
Right.
Babies, whichever, I'm taking a trip actually for the first time by myself in the spring. I've never been anywhere by myself. I've been always with men all my life.
Wow. Oh, I love solo travel. It's the best. You're going to love it. Where are you going?
Italy.
Can you
I think I'm going to spend a couple of months in Italy. Like Europe. I need to go back to Europe. I haven't been back in 16 years. I'm kind of excited and afraid. But yeah.
Oh, I love it. I love solo travel. You don't have to worry about anybody else's schedule.
Anybody. I worry about everybody since I'm 10. It's been 27 years that I'm worrying and micromanaging everything and everybody. I can't believe it.
That's going to be awesome. Can't wait. Can't wait.
I'm excited. I'll send everybody postcards.
Yes, for sure.
Just before we finish the show today, I can see that our
look who's that.
Yeah,
our book's out.
Mr. Bernard.
The book's out. The book's out. Here we go.
The Book of Wonder. All right, let's see. Oh, that's a good one. Être ensemble. Selon la philosophie Sufi, l'une des premières règles du bonheur consiste à s'asseoir avec des amis ou des gens qu'on aime. On s'assoit, on ne dit rien, on ne fait rien. On se regarde ou on ne se regarde pas. Tout l'extase vient du plaisir d'être entouré des gens avec lesquels on se sent bien. Plus besoin de s'occuper ou d'occuper l'espace sonore. On se contente d'apprécier cette muette coexistence. Okay, that's beautiful. I have to translate it. Being together. From the Sufi philosophy, one of the first rules of happiness consists of sitting with friends or people you love. You sit down, you say nothing, you do nothing. You can look at each other or not look at each other. All the ecstasy comes from the pleasure of being surrounded by people that you feel good with. No need to get each other busy or to busy the sound, like sound space, not the sound space, the space of sound. We are content and appreciating this mute coexistence.
Wow.
Okay. Wow. Yeah. Welcome.
I like that. Just sit down with the people you love and do nothing.
Yeah.
And
just
bathe
in
the silence of their presence. That's so cool.
Yes.
Noosh, you gotta hang out person. I need to feel your energy.
I have goosebumps.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Wow.
Well, talking about goosebumps, Noosh, perhaps you'd like to say to everybody in French, don't forget to subscribe and leave comments below, etc. And we'll see you next week.
Les amis, il faut absolument vous enregistrer sur notre Two Old Farts sur notre YouTube. On a aussi la podcast, je ne sais pas exactement où elle est, mais je suis sûre que vous pouvez la trouver. Et revenez chaque vendredi matin pour qu'on vous fasse kiffer. Wouhou! Des bisous à tout le monde. Back to you.